everybody, welcome to the ESRA Star Mazda Championship live at Sonoma in the USA again. Here we are for the final race of this championship. I'm here with Pierre Charnay. Hello Pierre and welcome.
Hi guys.
So, as you know, this would be the last race of this championship, and as we can say, the last race would be really close for the top 3 drivers here. I swear, because I need to know what would be
The final standings you want me?
what yes, I know what you meant. I think if you're gonna describe this a little bit, I think it would help me a lot.
Okay, so really quick view. Tommaso Carla is really close to earning the championship title now. He only need to score one little point in this race, so he just have to finish this race. But for Marco Montaldo and Julien Fleuret, this is more difficult for the second place of the championship, because as we can see on the overall standings, 14 points. A 14-point gap is between these two drivers, but with the actual drop week, there are only 2 points separating these drivers. So if Julien Fleuret beat Marco Montaldo on the podium, he can earn the second place of the overall standings. So it will be, I think, an exciting race for those two drivers.
Yes, this would be really difficult because those two drivers are, I think, following on each other. We have just finished the qualifying here at Sonoma. As you know, this would be a very, I could say, a little bit ugly track, but really fits more for the Star Mazda than the McLaren MP4. I used to play this track with the McLaren. I know it had to be a very difficult race for me. I knew it, because this car bounces a lot here. And I think we're gonna say what's the grid for the last race of this championship. So we've got Tommaso Carla, who will start first in this race with a time of 1 minute 25 seconds and 3/10 of second. The second place is for Mario Bertolotti, followed by Marco Montaldo, just 1/1000th of a second. Yep. Yep, I know it. So the fourth place is for Julien Fleuret, fifth Kerrick Norden, sixth Vivian Kaplat, seventh Paola Montaldo. I don't know who is she. I think he might be Marco's sister. So let's say welcome to her, and don't be in a rush with her, okay? 8th place is for Fabio Montellini, 9th Andrea Damitzis, 10th Adriano Bandini, 11th Philippe Johansson, 12th Thomas Wartbach, 13th Jeremy Marguerite, 14th Sebastian Ferrara, 15th Lorenzo Gobetti, and 16th maybe Michael J. Nelson. The grading is complete right now. We are gonna start the last race of the season, and it's green. Let's go, everybody! Let's say be careful at the first 3 corners, because it's gonna be really hard to overtake. There's someone who is going upside down in this race. Oh no, that's
Julien Fleuret! Oh, that's a hard crash for him.
What happened? What happened here?
Let's look at the replay. So we can see the starts now. Julien is with Vivien, and yes, it's contact with Vivien as the last race. That's really too sad for those two drivers.
Yeah, quite sad for Julien because he had a massive shunt with his car, and now just the tears of him. That's too bad, right? Vivien is still in the race? No, he isn't. I got wrong. Well...
Tommaso Carla is leading, is getting a little advantage now on Mario Bertolotti.
Well, you said that Tommaso just needs to finish the race for winning, so he doesn't need to push so hard. But Marco has got more things to worry now. I think he's got his second place really in. I think he might get something for his first place. As he can do the win here, but he needs Tommaso to not score any points here.
So sorry to cut you, but we can see Andrea D'Amicis and Fabio Montellini who are fighting each other as the last week. They are still count, I think, to settle now.
Yes, things have been made here, and I think that's it's quite good to see them fighting one each other. Andrea is going more confident with his car, and I think I got his response again against Fabio right now. In this track, it's really difficult to overtake. I could say it. You just need to reach the third sector of this race to overtake. Just the hairpin before the last corner. It's just for me the only way to overtake.
And it's still really difficult.
And it's still really good. Just need to be more confident with the car to overtake. That's all. I think that Eric Norden is just behind Marco right now.
Yes, less than a second now.
Yep. I feel really sad for Julien right now because I think he doesn't do something like that. Just an incident, I think, because Julien's car braked into the sand, and his car doesn't get any more control, and he goes straight to it. I think that Julien couldn't do anything for it.
Yes, he couldn't do anything, and that's the sad outcome for his championship. He's finishing on a bad note. Not really their fault. And
Yes.
for the first couple of laps, of corners, we could expect really more of them.
Yeah, that's quite sad. Sorry. I think that Andrea wanted to overtake Fabio right now.
Yes, he's now really close.
Just 5/10 of a second right now, and going to that famous corner of the infield of Sonoma. I think it's the greatest corner of this race, of this circuit, because it's just a long lap at nearly full throttle, and you need to be really clean with the tires and the gap between you and the other guy if you are following someone, because it can happen something like wait a second, I need to check something. I lost the word again.
You mean you can dive into the driver you are following?
I think that's because the wind comes quickly inside.
Andrea Demitzis has spun, is out. So has Jeremy Marjorie, and Fabio Montellini has got a huge sideways too, but still keep on the track with losing less time than Andrea. Andrea is
Yes.
ninth now.
I haven't seen anything. Don't know what happened. I need to saw the replay right now because I think that something went wrong with I don't know who. Well, so I think that Andreas again is outside, and I think he just had to quit for this race because he spun out again. But now he's into the tires during the first part of the track, and he just hit really hard the tires.
That was close just a moment ago for Karen Holden at the same corner. This awful corner that was nearly the same. He hopefully managed to stay on the track and don't visit the sand, but he lost 1 second between him and Marco for the third place.
Kerry and Marco, very aggressive drivers. As far as I'm concerned, I know that Kerry would take his opportunity to give back the gap that he lost.
Yes, for sure.
That's not that's this corner that you are talking about, the right before the Alpine right?
I think so.
That was another corner, I think. Well, I might get it wrong at some point.
Sorry if I misunderstand with the corners. I really don't like this track that much. For me, it's not a really beautiful track to see, and it's too hard for me to drive on it.
I know it. I used to drive it with McLaren. I know it's it's not one of the most easiest track that you need to learn. This one, it's a really difficult track. I think we need everything. We need everything to stay. We need every single attention to this track, because once you're in the sand, I think you cannot do anything for giving up, for going and catch up the car until it's spun.
Yes. Looking at Kieran Holden in his cockpit, we can see that he's not. He can't be as smooth as he was on the last track. You really need to.
I think he loves understeering cars. That's why, because he's got a really smooth cornering, and is really peaceful with his car. It doesn't need to rush. It's really cool, like a Formula One driver did before. But I think that's just the only way to win here. I think that the tires would say something after all.
Yes, yes. The smoothness is really important with this car, and but as you were saying, you need to stay focused each second on this track. It's really difficult, really hard for the nerves to drive here, to race here. And Kerry is really focused now because he has gained back some tenth of a second on Marco. He's just 1 second on a half behind.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes, that's what I want to say.
Yeah, carry on. That wasn't the same.
I think it's the time to look at the standings, to have a little recap.
Philippe Johansson has crashed in the last corner of the race, of the track.
Oh my god, let's look at the replay.
Wow.
That was a huge sideways and
that had to be a huge sideways and a violent match on the tires, just on the right side of this track. Difficult to handle the car really in this corner because you're a little bit outside, or you're a little bit too much inside, or you've lost some motricity with the tires, or you're already off in this corner. That's I think one of the most dangerous corners because you need to be at full throttle and really be ready to jump on the steering wheel and on the brakes if you're losing control. Well, I think it's the time for looking at the standings right now. So we've got Thomas O'Connor who is first. At the second place we've got Mario Bartolotti with second. Third place is for Marco Montaldo. The three friend guys of the same team. What's the name of the team again? I always forgot.
The Mivano?
Yes, Mivano. There's a top for the Mivano team already. We've got at the fourth place Garrett Northern, who can be the troublemaker against Marco Montaldo. In the fifth place we've got Paolo Montaldo. Yes, good surprise for sixth place Fabio Montellini, seventh Adriano Brandini, and I think that we've got only those 7 drivers left. What? Jeremy Marguerite has spun, I think. Oh, really? Yes. I think that Jeremy Marguerite, why I'm saying the standings, he has just lost the control of his car and hit the wall at some point of this race. Lorenzo Gobetti hasn't got yet. Sebastian nicer than Sebastian. Well, we've got only 7 more drivers left in this race. It's a shame, if you want my advice, because we were 15 drivers. We are already half of those drivers are already out after just 10 laps in this race.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, consistency in this track. That's all. So if you are joining us for the ESRA TV live for the Star Mazda Championship at Sonoma, thanks for joining us. I'm here with Pierre Charnay. My name is Anthony Vogt and you know me already. I think we've got the only battle we can see here is between Marco Montaldo and Craig Norton. One from the Milano team and the other one from another team. I don't know his name. I don't know that name. Sorry if I got wrong here.
I think he's a lonesome and great racer.
Yeah.
The thing that I could say on this race week is
Watch out, Craig Norton, for not going too much on this corner because it's quite deadly here.
yes, he's hunting and he don't have to brake too late or take back the throttle too early. The thing
Yes.
that we could say about this track this week is, hey man, you remember Holton Park? Yeah, that was the baddest track on the schedule, the worst track. And you haven't seen Sonoma yet. Every drivers were really frightened about this track, and as we can see, its reputation is here. As you were saying, only less than 10 drivers on track, still on track for now.
After just a couple of that's already it. And we need more patience and more attention in this track. I know that Thomas Rossi says he was afraid of this track because he doesn't like it. He didn't like it at all. I knew it. I knew it because he was saying it on our forum. On the topic appropriated for this for this race, and I think he was quite afraid because he doesn't like how the corners were. Other corners look like the first and second corner were hard. It's really slow, and you think already that's a fast one, but you need to slow a lot here. There's a part that you need to be slow and you need to be quick and accurate during the moment. There's a second part that you need to be smooth with the tires, and there's a third part that you need to be really quick and need to be ready to push a little bit the brakes when you need it. Whoa, I think the carry goes for sideways here. They are just turbine. What could we say about the next championship, Pierre?
I think this is a car we haven't raced yet at the ESRA. You have some pictures on the forum on the dedicated topic, but we can't say we don't want to say more about the car now. We just let the thrill on. We have a good idea about the schedule for now. We already have some good choice for tracks, but we want to keep it secret for now and really show everyone a champ really how can I say that, really really prepared before announcing something now.
Yeah. So
And this will really this will be really fast and fun.
I know that car, I know which name it is, and I'm gonna tell it. This car is... I got censored just at the moment. Sorry guys, I'm not allowed to tell it. Oh, Paolo Montalvo he's in the pits right now. It's a really long stop from Paola Montalvo. I think she changes her 4 tires right now. And it's going off. She's going off the track again. Now I think we are following the same driver as always, Craig Norton and Marco Montalvo, because they are really close, just less than a second between those two drivers, and I hope there would be a really great battle against them, because I think Kerry had to make a move just for the show right now. And Mario Bartolotti is into the pits. So Tommaso Carra. No, sorry, I got wrong. Tommaso Carra is just the only one to the pits. Sorry. Well, I think we've got...
Tommaso is also long in the pit.
Yes, I think it's a track that kills the tires really quick, so I think we need a full stop here. But Tommaso doesn't need to rush, he just needs to stay on the track, and that's all for him. I was saying just before that we will have a fun race during the month of July. July the 3rd, the 4th, oh yes, July the 3rd. The 3rd. Just as we said, it would take the place at Motegi, the longest race as it could be, down, and it would be a multi-class race. We know only 3 cars, but we still have 1 car to learn about it, to know who that is, and the admins are giving you some suspense here, and that's making some nuts, because I need to know what's the car number 4 here for this race. Maybe a slow car, maybe a fast car, or maybe something like that. I don't know.
This will be updated this will be updated tomorrow. Don't worry about that. You will know tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just too impatient for it. But I already take a call. That's all. We've got 3 cars that we know. We've got the Daytona prototype. We've got the HPD, and we've got the McLaren, the MP4. Those 3 cars switch well for multi-class race, but I don't know who will be the 4th car during this race. If I got tickets here, I'm gonna put one of the Jetta. I don't know why. Let's gamble a little bit. I think you need a slow car in this sort of multi-class race, and you did this just because you need to turn, you need to rush, and you need to overtake them, just for not let the fastest drivers to sleep here.
That's really a slow car for those three others. Really too slow, I think. But that could be fun. Yeah, that could be fun. But no, that's too slow. If you want my advice.
You know the Neo Endurance, I think.
Sorry.
Neo Endurance.
Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I watched it.
We've we've got 4 cars like the McLaren. We've got the, I don't know the second one, but we got the MX-5, and we've got the Mustang. You.
Yes, that's make huge difference. Huge differences too.
Yes, we've got the Cadillac. That's what I forgot. That's what I forgot just before. Well, we've got some drivers pitting here, and I think that Marco is going to the pits, but not Kerry right now.
Yes, he is killing his tire until the end.
Oh, Kerry is more than Marco with his tires. I think it's just the best moment for Kerry for making the gap against him and Marco. As I can see, we got Mario Bartolodi who had changed only 2 tires comparing to Tommaso Carla. Now we've got Marco who is changing his 4 tires, I think, or only 2. No, he's going for 4 tires.
Yes, 4 tires. And Tommaso is now second.
And Tommaso is going for his second place. I think Kerry need to take a risk here. If he have to take back the 3rd place against Marco, I think just need to change 2 tires, and that's all.
This is risky. He will have troubles to. He may have troubles to finish the race in one piece with only 2 new tires. But let's see. As you were saying, he's a smoother driver than yes, the smoothest. Yes, that's more simple to say. The smoothest here with this car.
Yes, and as we were talking about, Kerry Nordez is into the pits, but Tommaso is really on his tail. I think he's gonna make the overtake really quick. Okay, here's the stop for Kerry Norden now. For my part, he just need to change 2 tires, but I don't. Oh! He's just going for Galileo!
Oh, 5-second pits.
There's just 6 seconds. 6 seconds into the pits. He's already to the track. How risky for him. Oh, Mario behind. He saw Kerry Norden was already get out of the pits. He was really surprised. I think he got sideways during the first part of this track. Really great opportunity for Kerry Norden because he just needs to handle 4 laps? No, not 4 laps, I got wrong. He just needs to handle 10 laps until the end. A little bit more than 10 laps, I think. Well, let's see what are the standings right now for this race after 20 laps. We've got 12 more laps to go, I think. So Tommaso Carla is first. He's giving yes, get back to the lead right now. The second place is for Kerry Norden, who has not changed his tires. Mario Bartolotti is third, but he had changed 2 tires. The 4th place is for Marco Montaldo, and he has changed all of his 4 tires. Fabio Montellini is 5th and is going into the pits just right now. The 6th place is for Paola Montaldo. Yes, Mark's sister, I think. The 7th place is maybe for Adriano Brandini, but he's into the pits repairing his front damaged. The 8th place is for Lorenzo Gobetti. And I think we've got Bastian Ferrara, who is still into the track, but he's really late. I think with this strategy for Kerry, we need to know what would happen for the next for the next 10 laps, because I think that with some fresher tires, Marco and Mario would catch up Kerry right soon. Don't you think?
This is really possible. I was thinking that Mario and Marco would be able to catch up Chiari really fast if he don't change his tires, but as usual I was wrong for now. There are only 10 laps remaining, and Mario with the actual follower of Chiari is an 7 seconds, little less than 7 seconds behind. So that's a good operation for Kerry. Nice strategy.
It's a really risky one. I think he needs to play with his car, because he needs to. He's actually faster than Mario. That's quite surprising after just 2 laps for Kerry, because he didn't have the fresh tires comparing to Kerry, but Mario is still really aggressive at the moment. If you can look at him, he's always going into sideways, just struggling with his car at nearly each corner. It's quite difficult to handle the car here just with 2 new tires. I think if you want Kerry or Mark, you got it right, because you need 4 tires, no tires during the pits.
Yes, you have to play one strategy or another, but not half one.
And I think that Marco is quite more faster than Mario Bartolotti. Number 82 is more faster than Mario. I think he's already nearly a second faster than Mario. He's just got 3 seconds. He's just 3 seconds behind Mario. And Mario has overtaken another driver. Whoa! Mario is just going sideways here. Lorenzo going back to the track. And now it's the turn of Marco to overtake Lorenzo. It's not the best way to overtake here, I think, because it's quite a tricky sector, and I think you need to be more focused when you're braking here. It's not quite as easy to overtake.
What happens? Tommaso is fourth?
I think he's turning his car. He's got an accident.
Let's look the replay.
A little bit more.
Yes, a huge. He went off the track and hit the tire wall between the last hairpin of the track.
Just what it is about. That was that corner. He failed a lot, a little bit more before, and his car is really destroyed. I think that Tommaso did think that reminds me about the other track that was Oran Park. I think he lost his focus thing.
Yes, he wasn't focused as he was at the first part of the race. Maybe Kerry. This was hard for him to see Kerry just staying behind, not just behind, but still. still behind with not more second gap. Kerry is really for now the driver of this track. Is really the man here.
Mm. Yeah, so I could confirm from Tommaso. I got something from his chat saying lo sapevo, and if I got right by translating from the Italian language that I didn't know, he knew. He would say he knew it. He knew it because he felt that corner like hell, and he knew it that he would crush in his corner. I keep saying if you want my advice, if you want my thing right now. But I think that Tommaso has just given up for this race. What?
He has given up?
He has given up. I didn't see I don't see him during this race, but as you said, Marco needs to win for until that Tommaso didn't need to. Wait a second. You said at the beginning of the live at the beginning of this live that Marco needs to win and Tommaso wouldn't have to score any point in this race. But here it's gonna be difficult for Marco right now.
Yes, and Tommaso has made the three quarter of the race leader, I think. Maybe not.
Fais un instant. 7, 5. Maybe not.
Maybe not. So Kerry.
We got battle here against for the two other drivers from the Milano team. We got Mario Bertotti who's going a huge sideways here, and Marco just giving up enough space to squeeze inside. Well, I think it's not the time for changing 2 tires next time. I think. But now Mario not Mario. Marco needs all of his focusing against Craig Norton just for 5 more laps.
10 seconds in 5 laps. That will be hard for him.
Yes, that would be hard. But anything can happen. But I don't want to jinx Kerry. Just for now. I don't need that. I think I don't need that. We doesn't need that just because we have just only 8 more drivers left in this race. That would be really difficult if you can say it. That would be really difficult for Marco to going up and catch up late between him and Kerry. That would be really great if he just if this could happen. But I don't think so.
That would be crazy.
That would be a crazy finish. And that would be crazy if he ends the championship just at the last lap of this race.
That's so close that even if that happens, I don't want to say something wrong, and that's really difficult, a really close call to say something about the.
Mark was going sideways.
Yes, that was hard for him.
I think he didn't lose so much time here.
it let more space to carry.
Maybe you just have to take back the gap that is quite really slower than Marco is really slower than before, because was like 1 minute 26 during 5 laps, and now it's just 1 minute 27 right now. But Kerrick Norden was always at 1 minute 27 during a lot of laps, and he's really consistent with his car. That was just everything. And now he's just have to overtake Adriano Bandini, who is late here. Well, 3 more remaining, and I think it's the time for making the last week of this race. So, if nothing goes wrong, Kerrick Norden would earn the win at Sonoma. That would be really great for him after his great result from Road America. The second place would be for Marco Montaldo. Third, Mario Bartolotti. Fourth, Paola Montaldo. Fifth, Fabio Montellini. And in the sixth place, we've got Tommaso Carla, but he has given up. Seventh, Adriano Bandini, and Lorenzo Gobatti is eighth. Well,
One thing sure about the standings is about the overall team standings of this champ. We are sure that Mivano team is in first place. As we can see, all the drivers left are nearly in the Mivano team.
Was still in this track, you wanted to say. But if you say that they left.
No, still on the track, yes, that's what I want to say.
Yeah. We got here, well, we've got 2 more laps. Well, I was thinking about the same, because this track would be really horrible to be played on, because you need to be really consistent, as we said a lot of times, and I think that's really like Alton Park. That's really like Alton Park, but you don't need to know what I'm talking about by talking about Sonoma. Some of you that are watching news, if you are watching news, you know what I'm talking about Sonoma if I'm talking about the NASCAR series. They are playing here, they are racing here, and it's nearly like they were struggling a lot. So we've got 1 more lap here at Sonoma, and Kerrick Norden is going easily for the win, I think, if he doesn't make any mistake. Just he went a little bit too wide at the first corner, but that would be great that would be a great win for Kerrick Norden, because he had to be the troublemaker during this championship, and finally I think he did. He managed to keep up, because he was a really good driver. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate him a lot, because he was quite smooth with the car. He was really aggressive when he needed, but it's really difficult to be aggressive and smooth with the car at the same time. But I think that was the perfect match for Kerrick Norden, and maybe with a little bit of strategy by not changing his tires, he had the win. He just had the win. You just need to cross over that last corner, and that's it. And so after 31 laps and maybe 45 minutes racing, 31 laps here at Sonoma, Craig Norton had just take back the flag of the United States of America at home. Congratulations Craig Norton for this race. And now we got in second place Marco Montaldo, who I think is maybe just a little bit who had been just a little bit behind of Thomas Ocala. And now we've got Mario Bertolotti, who has finished third, and at the fourth place we've got Paola Montaldo, who is near to cross the line. So the only thing that I wanted to say is that Kerry managed to beat up the 7 Italian drivers in this race. That's quite funny, but because we got a lot of Italian drivers, 4 or 5 drivers from the Milano team during this season, even 6, if I didn't get it wrong.
Yes, even 6. It depends. It depends on which tracks. On which track.
Yep. And Fabio Montini is going crazy with his car. Yes, Bartolotti has just destroyed his tires just until the end. Craig Norton, great win for Craig Norton, he's just deserved it. It was like a little bit crazy for him to make this strategy, but I think that was the best thing he had to do here. Like Raikkonen owns at Melbourne, if I can remember. But I think that was great opportunity for him. So I think it's the time now for looking at the final results of this race and the final results of this season. So we got finally after the 8th race, we got Craig Norton with what finished first. The second driver to finish here is Marco Montaldo. Third is for Mario Bertolotti. Fourth, Paola Montaldo. Fifth, Fabio Montellini. Sixth, Adriano Brandini. Seventh, Lorenzo Gobetti. Eighth, Thomas Ocala. Yes, there's a lot of Italian drivers here, but after the 8th place, we got only drivers that had given up. So we got Thomas Ocala, Sébastien Ferrara, Jérémy Marguerite, Philip Johnson, Andrea Damitzis, Julien Fourret, Vivien Caplat, and Thomas Barbat, who had given up in this race. Wow. Well, I think that's the time. What do you have to say, Pierre, for this race?
This race was spin fest and breakfast as I was I was expecting. It's just like Ulton, but with more walls, more walls around the tracks. Now we also have a good show from Kerry Norton, and he really deserves it. He deserves to win a race. He had difficult moments in the beginning of this championship, and now we can see him winning the last and the hardest race in the schedule. That's a good thing for him. But for the overall standings, I want to see the standing, to see how close Marco Montaldo is in second behind Tommaso Carla, because it must be a really close score.
Yes, that would be really close for those two rivals, I think, because Marco is just, just need how many points already? I don't know, but I think he's really close from the win, for winning the championship. If not, he had the championship right now. because because Marco had not used a drop week, and I think that Tommaso did once in this race, in this championship. So, well, I think it's the time for saying thank you for watching, everybody. The last word belongs to our sponsor, GT Omega Racing, home of simulation racing. As we know, the winner of this championship had won something from this. I don't know who he had, what he did won, but I think it's gonna be close. I don't know what's the price here. Well,
Sorry, I was looking at the standings. The winner of the champ receive GT Omega Racing wheel stand. That's a cool prize for the winner. And Tommaso was before this race 29 points in front of Marco. So I think we can say he's the championship winner now.
yep. Congrats to Tommaso. I think yes, it was him. I wasn't following. Sorry.
Yes, he earned the title, so really congrats to him.
Phew, my brain doesn't work anymore. Okay, so congrats to Tommaso Carlo. Get ready for the next season. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for following us, everybody. If you want to see us, we've got a Facebook page that is been called ESRA, European Sim Racing Association, in Facebook. If you can watch us in this page. So thank you everybody for watching this race. See you next season, I think.
Yeah.
For the next championship that we don't know the name yet, but I know it. But I don't want to say because I'm gonna be censored again. And thanks everybody for watching again. And see you in September, I think. Or if you want to race with us, we got a race for the 3rd of July at Motegi during the night.
See
Goodbye
you.
everybody, and be ready for the...
See you, and also another little word. Congrats to all the talented drivers that have driven with us in this season. Thanks. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.